This is Anime Rush 357. This is my One Piece discussion for chapter 937 and beyond. Let's talk about Shanks and Rayleigh, people, and their observation Haki and ornament Haki and conquest Haki, because they got all three. And we know that Shanks has got the highest bounty of the Yonkos from, I think it was, I can't remember what spread that Oda did with all the Yonkos. Cause I think Blackbeard has got the lowest, then it's Big Mom, then it's Kaido, and then it's Shanks. And Shanks is the only one without a devil fruit. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about more about Shanks' crew. I don't think no one in Shanks' crew has got a devil fruit. I think Shanks' crew, the red-haired pirates, is more mold of the Goldie Rogers crew, because I don't believe no one in Goldie Rogers' crew had devil fruits, because everyone that we've seen that was a part of Goldie Rogers' crew don't have a devil fruit. And the way how Shanks reacted and Buggy reacted to the devil fruit, like there was like a curse. So yeah, but let's talk about the I believe that Shank has got the four-side Haki that Katakuri has got, that Luffy is trying to get now, because we know Shanks Haki is off the chain. So I believe that Shanks had some training with Rayleigh from the same ship. So Rayleigh must have taught him how to do the basic of Haki, because I do believe that Rayleigh's got the four-side Haki. What the anime does better than the manga, the anime we never got, in the manga we never got the fight between Luffy and Rayleigh. In the anime we do. Do we call that filler or do we call that canon? So I call it canon because it's training. You can't put so much into the manga, but you can put it into the anime. Even with Big Mom, I believe Big Mom's got the fourth side Haki as well, but I don't really know how her one works, because when they was fighting Capone, Big Father, in the manga, Chiffon went to the window. You see that in the anime, but with Big Mom, where she was using a observation Haki, it looked like she was actually looking into Big Father. So is that some form of fourth side Haki that you see what's going inside? Yeah. So that would be a great explanation for Shanks coming in on the is it the war of the greats, the Great War, or Whitebeard versus the world government. That will kind of explain how Shanks knew was going to happen. The same Haki that Big Mom has got, and so he knows, like he kind of see what's going on and in the war. But that's just stretching a bit, people. I know. That's just reaching over there. But I'm getting off topic. So I believe that Rayleigh has got this fourth side Haki as well, because even though Rayleigh is a old man, I believe he's got it. I believe that they know how to see, like in Dragon Ball Z, they know how to suppress their power. So how, like we see the Reverie coming up, how would the top ranking Yonko get into the world government without them knowing? Like he looked like he sneaked, even though the five heads of the world government knew he was coming. It's like he just sneaked in the way how he was dressing. So I think that even Rayleigh when he sneaked into to the auction house. To what he's gonna do? He's gonna someone buy him. He's gonna rob them and just go away. And the power to take away the chain that the celestial dragon used, because that's kind of like a very, very, how would I explain, Hardeman Hockey with very, very good speed, because he took it off. Even then, at them stage, we never knew what Hardeman Hockey was. At them stage, we never knew what hockey was. I was just getting into it, because that's when he used Conqueror's Hockey, and everyone was shocked, like, well, what's this old man do? What's this power? So I believe that Shanks has got the extra hard, what's it, hardened hockey? Ornament hockey, the hardened, I don't know how they pronounce it, but yeah, the extra hard ornament hockey. We've seen his fight with, we would say a fight with Kaido. Yes, Shanks is the only one without a devil fruit. And we know that he hold back Kaido. And we see how much of a beast Kaido is. And yeah, let's wait. Shanks hold back Kaido without a devil fruit. Yeah. Yeah. One hand. Yeah. We see how beast Kaido is. One hand. Yeah. Oh, come on. Come on. Don't push that on my nigga's name. Like, come on. Like, don't push that on my guy's name. Like, come on. Yeah. So Shanks is just, I don't know, I'm just fanboying about Shanks right now. But yeah. So I believe that he's got the extra ornament hockey, because we see with these Yonkos, their skin is super hard to penetrate, because with Brook, nothing. Luffy, Big Mom, get out of here. Kaido, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Who do you think you are? Get out of here. Yeah, so I think Shanks has got that as well. And if you look at the build of all these Yonkos, they are super big. Shanks is kind of the only one that's just, say, human size. Like a human that's worked out. Cause even Virgo look more than Shanks. Like, we ain't seen Shanks in a long time, but from what we've seen, no. It's more like, yeah, but no. So, yeah. Let's talk about the Conqueror's Hockey. We've seen his Conqueror's Hockey against Whitebeard, and this was, I think it was after Crocodile. And this was very, 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 very early into the series. Very, like I say, very early into the series. We see his Conqueror's Hockey clashing with Whitebeard, and it split the heavens, people. Like, it was terrible. Like, it was breaking up Whitebeard's ship. And we ain't seen a Conqueror's Hockey so damaging. Like, we see Luffy use Conqueror's Hockey, but we've never seen someone constantly using Conqueror's Hockey, like, as he's walking with Conqueror's Hockey. Like, we've seen Luffy just whoosh, done, that's it, that's all he could do, whoosh, done. But Shanks constantly has got Conqueror's Hockey on when he's around enemy. This is what I'm saying. How impact is that? And his Conqueror's Hockey is, like what Rayleigh said in the training, the more you use it, the stronger it gets. So this is why Shanks is using his Conqueror's Hockey. Like, his Conqueror's Hockey could probably, okay, let's talk about what kind of, probably his Conqueror's Hockey could knock out like a Usopp level character, probably lower than Usopp level. Like, who's a character lower than the Usopp level? I think Shanks could. Okay, Shanks could definitely knock out Sugar. Okay, with his Conqueror's Hockey just walking past her. Like a Usopp level. Usopp, Chopper. I don't know about Robin or Nami, but yeah, them type of level people. But like, like his Conquest Hockey is just off the charts. It's off the charts. Like, and what about now? That was way then that Luffy learning Conquest Hockey now. Luffy learning Ornament Hockey now. Luffy learning Observation Hockey now. So Shank is at least 20 times better than Luffy. This is why I talk about Rayleigh at the start. Rayleigh has got all of this, but he's old. And Monkey D. Garp, he's got all of this, but they're old, because what we find out that Monkey D. Garp for the Rocks, and the Rocks had some big hitters in it. Yeah, big hitters in it. Like, I'm getting hyped now. Monkey D. Garp, like, everyone's shitting on him, but Monkey D. Garp is a foe to be reckoned with, because in the Admiral, there's no one that went toe to toe with Goldie Roger. No one went toe to toe with Goldie Roger. Shiki, it was him and Sengoku, yeah, and it was told that this is what made Monkey D. Garp famous, was he went toe to toe with the leader of the Rocks, and that what made him famous. So was he famous before was the Rocks? So I take it the Rocks was before Goldie Roger. So because remember, Big Mama said Goldie Roger came and stole the Robin from the Poneglyph, and this was what, say 20 years ago, 22 years ago. So that means that Monkey D. Garp was already had a name for himself, because Big Mama she wasn't a Yonko Sosei, but she was one of them heavy hitters, because she was around Whitebeard time, because she and Whitebeard was the first Yonko Sosei. Like, this was in a spread that all they did. Big Mama and Whitebeard was the first Yonko Sosei, because in Goldie Roger time there was no Yonko title, so it was just heavy hitters of the sea. There was Big Mama, Whitebeard, Shiki, I can't remember his name. You know that guy with the Strong World movie, Lion Shiki, I think that's his name, and Goldie Roger, and I think that was it. And the Rocks were before, so Kaido was up and coming. So Kaido was up and coming. So Big Mama already had her territory and whatever through the splitting of the Rocks. This is why Monkey D. Garp was famous. So Monkey D. Garp, I believe that he also had probably the Foresight Hockey and the Ornament Hockey, because we ain't seen a fight with him. Really, like, even Strongbold's is it Zero? He wasn't fighting. We didn't see nothing much. It was canon, but we didn't see nothing much. Like, this is why the world government always want Monkey D. Garp to become Fleet Admiral, but he don't want that. Every person with the will of D seem like a very laid back, lazy person, but don't mess with them. But that's what it is, because everyone's saying probably Garp could have probably kicked the crap out of Alkuzu. Yeah, I think he could. This is what people gotta give the crap. I think Monkey D. Garp could have kicked the crap out of Alkuzu. Is that his name? Lava guy. Yeah, I think Monkey D. Garp could have kicked the crap out. If he couldn't have, no way Sengoku would have just hold on to him like that. Yeah, even though they're friends, but I think they could. Because even though, what's his name? There's Aokiji. I think it's Aokiji. I don't know. I can't remember his name, people. It's in my head, but I can't remember his name. Yeah. So I think he could have, because we know, even though he's old, we've seen what these old people could do. We've seen what Rayleigh did with. Is it Suzuki? I can't remember his name. The light devil fruit guy. I'm so bad with names, people. I'm really. This is why I'm really bad with names. Like, so, ooh, that lazy guy. So we've seen what Rayleigh did with him is old age, and yeah, it is old age because when this was Rayleigh was out, I think he was in his 20s. And he's now in his 40s, and really now probably in his 80s, or Brady's very old. He's old, he's probably in his 90s. Probably in his 90s, so even Monkey D. Garp is very old. So, probably older rate that this guy can probably win, because he's old. This is the same thing with Whitebeard. Whitebeard is very, very, very old. So this is why they could have probably did what they did to Whitebeard. Sorry, Whitebeard, but yeah, this is what they did to you. That's why. But like, subscribe, and comment below, people. Just going on around, just talking about what I like. Let's go.